Hey guys, so let's discuss The Boys Diabolical. So this shows a bunch of standalone stories set within The Boys universe, and I'm unlikely to recommend it. So negatives first before positives. So I feel like because of the short format, the it kind of messes with the pacing between the story and the violence that's usually in The Boys. So the violence in these shorts feel excessive and more gruesome for some reason because of that. Not enough chance to breathe, especially if you watch them back to back. The positives are there's a lot of potential in these stories. It's just the execution. Like episodes 4, 7, 8 are pretty decent, but the rest, the pacing and stuff, uh, don't really help the story. The animation, of course, is fire though. Alright, Gus, let's discuss Florida Man. So, Florida Man's about a disgraced cop who ends up having to do a shady mission in Florida and ends up in a treasure hunt. And one thing that's going for this show, if nothing at all, is they know their audience. By that I mean it's very trope heavy. Like all the lines you've seen in these cop shows like CSI or these mafia movies, you'll find it in this show. But thankfully, it's at least entertaining enough to keep you watching it. Where it really stands out for me is the lighting. The lighting and the framing of all of these shots from the directors and the lighting specialists, they did a great job, especially with highlighting melanated people. And the editing was great outside of action sequences. That's where it fell short. So for people into cop and movie genre stuff, this is your show, but generally, I'm unlikely to recommend it. The tropes are too much. Alright, Gus, let's discuss Barry Season 4, the finale. So this season, they're kind of on their Breaking Bad fast forward through time situation. So we get to see Barry's future and how things end. Honestly, this season was okay. It had its moments, but my main beef with this season was Monroe. He did his job too well. He was extremely annoying to the point where this was hard to finish. There's just something about this season that it was hard for me to finish. I didn't really enjoy it too much. It was a satisfactory ending. I don't know if maybe subconsciously I gave up on this show a while ago because of the inconsistency of the logic, the constant repetition of storylines, and annoying characters. But it is what it is. I'm unlikely to recommend this season, and overall, I'm unlikely to recommend this series. Hey Gus, let's discuss the arc. In the future, a group of humans are sent to start a colony in a faraway galaxy, and this is the show about it. I only seen the premiere, but I'm unlikely to recommend it. So this show sounded exciting. It was kind of like the 100 kind of a premise. So I thought I'd give it a chance. And it was hard to watch at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. The dialogue was cringy. Some of the acting wasn't really that good. But I tried to wait it through, see if it got better. And I think it got a little bit better, but I don't know if it's better enough for me to keep track on it. So let me know if you've seen it and if you're gonna keep up with it. Hey Gus, let's discuss Jonas and Jonas LA. I was thinking about shows I used to watch, and the show Jonas came to mind. And I remember liking it, so I thought let me do a video on it. I didn't have any bad memories about watching it until I saw this. That the brothers themselves consider this show one of their biggest regrets of their careers. That kind of shocked me because at the time Disney was doing shows on popular young celebrities, kind of like how back in the day comics would get their own shows. And Camp Rock was buzzing at the time. So I did my due diligence and checked out an episode from season 2, which they called Jonas LA, and I get why they hated it now. This was laughably bad. Like the acting was horrible, the story was, I guess, normal for a kids show. The jokes were so forced. It was just, I couldn't believe what I was watching. So I'm very unlikely to recommend this show.